There's a couple things that are new about this chapter that we're doing a little bit differently. As Tony Pernia mentioned in the Arnoldus note last month, I think. One of them is the invitation for some lay partners, and another one is the congregational directions. As you know, in recent general chapters, they have sort of been focused on developing a longer statement, a longer document, more reflective, more theological. Whereas this time the decision was made not to work on another longer document as such, to use what we came up with in the last two chapters in 2000 and 2006 as sort of the basis for what we're doing now. And rather than a longer document, to work on some kind of an action plan for the society. And so that's what the congregational directions are. And as something new, we weren't quite sure how it was all going to work out, or what exactly we would be proposing to the chapter. So it was the work in the preparatory commission. For that reason, was a little bit, how should I put it? There was some anxiety, at least on my part, to sort of try and discover what's the best way to go about it. But I think the commission worked together very well. The work went smoothly, and we were able to sort of pick out from the reports from the provinces and regions and missions some of the main issues that seem to be coming up continually in the various places where we work and in our communities. And then from those issues, sort of to try and draw out some kind of priorities for the whole congregation, or some kind of action steps that could be taken in order to address these issues, and that's how the congregational directions were developed.
And this time, especially for our current chapter, these congregational directions are especially not to produce a long document, but it will be more directed, as well as emphasis will be given on certain action plans.
Right, yeah. I think what the chapter is being asked to do is to consider what we can decide upon as priorities for the whole society. And so those, in terms of our mission on extra, there were 7 priorities that are being proposed in the congregational directions right now. And then also priorities in terms of our life together, especially the interculturality that we think we have, especially to contribute in our mission today. It's a gift from God to us that we have to contribute, that we can use to contribute to mission today. And so it's, in the chapter we'll be talking more on the whole congregational level in terms of drawing up some priorities for the whole congregation, and then those would have to be applied at the local level in the provinces, regions, and missions as they each develop their own action plans.
Later on. So that will be kind of application of our whole general chapter proceedings and discussions.
Yeah, especially, I guess the second week will be especially focused, at least in the agenda that's being proposed to the chapter. The second week would especially be focused on considering and then making a final decision on the congregational directions. But already in the first week, when we're dealing with the reports from the provinces and regions and missions, and having discussions in the zone groups, be an initial consideration of the directions in order to come up with a document that could then be presented to the chapter as a matter of discussion in the second week.